people feel like, I don't know, as far as like indoor and outdoor, it's almost like the house slave and the outdoor slave. It's like, I want the indoor. Give me the but then you
Same
bring
shit. And don't even really know what that entails. Don't even know what they're really saying. This shit be killing me, man. Then be halfway hustling. See, it's so much halfway hustling going on that the game is all fucked up, man. Like it's so fucked up. Like you can't take whatever you buy in mass quantity and right away just sell it again in mass quantity. You know, if you buy 100 t-shirts, your best bet is to sell them 100 t-shirts. If you buy them at $5 a t-shirt, your best bet is to sell them at $10 a t-shirt.
You're going to have discipline to do that, though, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're going to have discipline to do that, though.
Yeah, it definitely does take a little discipline. Them first...
I was just saying, like, people be like, no discipline, yeah, don't get me now. No, discipline is not what I'm... That's what it really comes... That's what it boils down to.
The first couple go-rounds, you're not really going to make money. You really not. Until you build your bank up. It's very simple. Like, if I had 100 t-shirts, I sell them at $10 a pop. I go take that money, either half of the profits or all of them if I want to really turn up, and put it right back into 200 t-shirts. You know what I mean? And it's very simple, and it just keeps overlapping. So by the time you get to 400 t-shirts, whatever, now you got a little bank. Now you buy another 100 t-shirts with your little bank to the side or whatever. You build your bank. It's very simple. You know what I mean? If you go get a pound of weed, don't just go sell the pound of weed and make $200 off it, $300 off it. Are you kidding me? Why would you do that when you could buy it and make $3,000 off it?
I mean, it comes like,
I don't get it.
It's the partial investment of your ass, not doing it whole, like, you know what I mean, doing a half-ass. Like, when you partially invest, you're just going to get partial return, and then people be mad about the partial return. So then it's like further disrespect to the game. When it's like, nah, it just has everything to do with...
So what you do, you get front of the key of dope, right? For, let's say, $60,000. You go sell it to somebody for $68,000. Oh, I made a quick $8,000. But now what, you got to go back and get fronted again? And then what? Are you even saving your money? Are you getting that second front and saying, okay, well, I got this 8,000 that I made over here. Boom, I'm gonna turn that into 16. Then I'm gonna turn that into what, 24? Or what is that? I mean, I guess if that's what you're doing, but you're not doing that. You're gonna take that 8 G's and be like, I got 8 G's. Let me go pay a couple little bills that I'm behind on, and or go get some new clothes or whatever. You know what I mean? And you just. Why not take the $60,000 key and bust half of that shit down? You ain't got to... Okay, I understand if you don't want to work, you want to be lazy or whatever. Bust half of the shit down. You know what I'm saying? That's 500 grams. So you bust the 500 grams down and sell them bitches at 70 a joint. You pay for the whole joint and got a whole clean half.
And it's like, and then you get to a point where you can do everything. Where you can do everything.
Well, you can do everything.
It's like if you have a bunch of houses, it's like, you know, you can rent some out, and you can sell some. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, you know, you got to get to that point, though, to where you can do that, though.
This thought of, like, getting rich quick, it doesn't exist. I'm here to tell you, it does not exist. It does not exist unless you hit the lottery. But how long you been playing the lottery?
So many of them people end up broke because they don't know how to handle money.
Exactly. You don't know how to handle the money. It's rare cases probably out here.
It's like getting the ball in stride, I feel like. When you know how to handle money and like money comes to you, it's like getting it in stride. Like when you ain't moving and don't know how to move, you know what I mean? It's like you have no stride going, you
didn't develop any momentum.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's probably a few rare cases out here who's like, yo, man, I played the lottery one time in my life and hit for $450 million. Now, I wonder who they are. I would love to speak to them or something like that. I would love to, see what, get in their mindset a little bit like, wow. Now, even in that case, right, you play the lottery one time. It depends on your age. Did you play it at 8 years old or did you play it at 28? So that was 28 years before that. So maybe what you did in your life or how you treated people, or the universe bringing you something back. Okay, that's basically you putting your work in. Or you could be a cat who played the lottery all your life, you know, and you about 36, whatever, and you hit for 450 million. Well, guess what? That was for playing for 33 years. You know what I mean? You put the work in. Like, it's nobody wants to do anything. How do you expect to get something if you don't do anything?
It's a parasitic mindset. It's the consumer mindset. You know what I mean? It's really just what comes with, you know, just with lying to yourself. Really, it really comes down to that. But you know, I feel like because you got to think that you can get something for nothing. That you can invest nothing and get something.
What the fuck? That don't even make sense. You wouldn't even want somebody to come to you like that. You wouldn't want nobody to come to you and say, yo,
that's
man.
Why shit always balances out, though. You know what I mean? Like, why people don't realize, I feel like, why shit balances out in general with life. Why the people that, you know, everything, child stars, or people that are, like, kind of burdened with money or, like, fame or this concept of people thinking you have money and all types of shit like that. Like, having to deal with that can, you know, certain people, it kind of balances out to where, yeah, they don't know how to handle it. And it just... It's not like if you have money, you know what I mean? Like you know, personally, like if you know how to handle it and everything, and then you see somebody like, how do you feel this way about yourself and you got this amount of money? But it's crazy. I don't know. And then it's somebody with no money and all the self-esteem. So it's kind of crazy how this shit, how they boiling down, how you could...
Motherfuckers are not respecting the process.
Yeah, no respect for themselves.
No respect for the process. No respect for shit. No respect for nothing. Respect the process. Like, you know, when you grow something from nothing, you respect the process. It's a little different. Like, it's,
yeah, you prove to yourself that you could do something.
That you can do something. All of this middlemaning and shit. This shit is disgusting. You disgust me. You disgust yourself. You disgust yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, I always equate it to I ain't gonna lie, what's running this world and shit. So like it's so, for instance, you say you go
it's
run
the sugar, man. It really be the sugar in a lot of ways. Even with this weed, you know what I mean? They be giving, you know, they put the molasses in, you know, on the weed and make it all sticky and sweeter and everything, and the radiation and shit. Like, we addicted to radiation and sugar, and it's just like people just not functioning, man. Like, and it's just
functioning, just shoddy.
Yeah,
just
like,
shoddy, like
just didn't move
the
around
nerves
enough.
Are shooting different,
and then not moving around enough to know the